I'm going to have Jason get up for a second. Jason has a little girl, and I'm going to let him tell you the story. She'll break your heart, right?
Yeah, yeah. She did it to me. um, yeah. So give you a short recollection. Me and my wife, we've been married this year for 14 years. Um, thank you, for 14 years, and um, during that journey, of course, we had a little girl, and it might have been, I believe, I was dental assistant, so I just graduated from getting that certification. She had just finished up with her schooling as being a cosmetologist. And so she gave birth, I didn't, gave birth to Grayson. And we were incredibly happy, sad, intrigued, every emotion you can think about, we were there. So when that day came and she was born, and we were all happy, and I didn't know how to be a father, she didn't know how to be a mother, we don't even know how to be parents, we can barely take care of ourselves. We were ready. We thought we could handle it. It's one, it's not 4 or 5, we can do this. And upon that, after her birth and her getting set up, maybe 3 to 4 months after her being born, we started experiencing some serious issues with her. We noticed that she was not breathing during her sleep. We noticed that she really could not lay down at all. We took her back to the hospital, 2 ENTs, 2 pediatricians, 2 allergists. Every state, I believe, 4 states around me. 3 states around me. We took her to every state, including the state I lived in. So a total of 4 states on medical MDs, pediatricians, and ENTs, and we still could not get the correct answer. And so no one really knew why she would stop breathing. We were told that she could not lay down. We went to a nebulizer machine. We went to steroids. We went to antibiotics. They were on the verge of diagnosing her with RSV. So at this time, I was so fed up. I had worked 12-hour shifts. I was going to school. My wife was exhausted. It's going on 4 years where we and my daughter slept in a recliner for those 4 years, upright. The marriage became very, very stressful to the point where we both wanted to just quit. We were exhausted, we were stressed, we were tired. No one could provide us any answers to what we needed. So after fighting and nearly going through a divorce because of something we couldn't fix or just being exhausted, see, stress adds up. It causes other things and other issues. We basically at that time nearly got divorced. We separated for a little while just so we could try to figure things out and see what was going on. Everybody was to blame, but we weren't getting any sleep as parents. The daughter wasn't sleeping. I used to come home from work at night during those 4 years, and I would literally get mad and angry because I knew when the sun went down that I would have to hold my kid. That I would have to hold her upright. I didn't know if she would ever lay down in her own bed. So I did whatever I had to do. I put myself back in school. I did a lot of prerequisites to become an MD because I wasn't getting any answers from anybody that knew anything. The only answer we got is that she'll grow out of it. We'll wait till 4. We'll take adenoids out. We'll put tubes in. Well, guess what? I did that. And within 2 months, everything was still there. It was coming back more aggressive than it was before. It seemed to get worse, and I couldn't figure it out. And so we went back. Doctor visits week after week, ER visits monthly. The steroids that were giving her, and I think that's why she's so tall now. But they pumped her. They pumped her with a lot of stuff. So after getting those things and not getting answers, like I said, I went back to school, started some prerequisite at a local technical college. Went as far as got it during that time when I was getting my prerequisite. Me and my dentist that I was currently working for heard about orthotane. And during that time, I didn't want to do anything else. I'm tired of learning. I'm not focused on my job. I'm not really focused on anything in life right now except really trying to find out what's wrong with my daughter and why people, at that time was mad or not smart enough to know what's going on. Don't you have the knowledge? So during those times, we went to orthotane lecture. I literally sat there on that second day, got so mad and frustrated that I walked out because everything that they were talking about was exactly what my girl was experiencing. And I was upset because when they told me that I had been around for all these years, it made things even worse. So definitely upon getting back from that class, to kind of cut things short, got her an appliance right away. Within 2 to 3 months, guys, we came off the nebulizer, we came off steroids, we came off of antibiotics, no more sleepwalking. And for the first time, at 5 years of age, she had her own room with her own bed, So Dr. B and his family and everything that they've been through to make sure that his kids have a healthy start at life actually changed my life. So it was very hard to think about all the time and that we put into our kid. I know me and my wife finding out what was wrong with her, as if we had did something wrong. To come to find out that Dr. B and what he has done for other kids was what my kid needed. But now, like I said, she's 7 years old. You've seen her on the cover of the magazine. She's blossoming. She's energetic. She is a normal 7-year-old girl. And I can't be more happier and thank Dr. B and with everything that I have, because if it wasn't for him, if it wasn't for him having a heart to want to help kids, my kid may not still be able to lay down. So thank you, Dr. B.